Our next story is about Iran. It boasts of bomb-proof missile cities. Let me just say that again. Bomb-proof missile cities. In a development that is sure to shock Israel, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps, IRGC, has claimed that it will unveil two new underground missile and floating cities. IRGC saying the floating cities will be along the coasts of the Persian Gulf as well as the Sea of Oman. They will accommodate a broad range of cruise and ballistic missiles. The regime has also said that it is ready for war but will not initiate any war in the region. On Monday, IRGC spokesperson General Ali Mohammad Naeini gave details on the ongoing Payambar-e-Azam 19 military exercise and a number of other war games that will be held in the coming days. He stated that during the drills, the IRGC Aerospace Force will unveil missile and drone cities. He said that an underground city storing missiles and another facility accommodating vessels will also be unveiled in the south of Iran. The new generation of the IRGC's unique drones will also be unveiled. General Naeini also saying that the IRGC Navy will stage a war game in the Persian Gulf on January 18 to 23. In addition to that, around 300 combat vessels will also take part in an exercise on January 11. According to the IRGC spokesperson, this is for smart traffic control at the Strait of Hormuz. On January 27, the largest naval parade will be held with the participation of around 2,000 military and civilian vessels. Two warships named after martyrs Payambar-e-Azam and Rais Ali Dalwari will join the IRGC Navy's fleet. What is all this in preparation of, you ask? No points for guessing. Iran is preparing for war. By IRGC spokesperson's own admission, Iran has been fully prepared since long ago for big and complicated battles on any scale. General Naeini, in fact, said that Tehran has confronted various security as well as cultural wars and seditions. He credited it to Tehran's reliance on its people-based power, pointing to its past operations against Israel. The general warned that the two operations carried out by Iran in 2024 against Israel showed only a small portion of Iran's unlimited power. Remember, on April 13, 2024, Iran launched a retaliatory attack on Israel and the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights. The code name for this attack was Operation True Promise. The attack was carried out by the Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps, IRGC, in collaboration with the Islamic resistance in Iraq, Hezbollah, and the Ansar Allah, or the Houthis. Then, on the 1st of October 2024, Iran launched a second retaliatory attack on Israel. About 200 ballistic missiles were fired at targets in Israel in at least two waves. That was the largest attack during the ongoing Iran-Israel conflict. Iran's code name for the attack was Operation True Promise 2. Announcing Iran's intention to carry out the drills this month, the IRGC spokesperson issued a stern warning to Israel. He warned that Iran can act against Israel on a magnitude multiple times bigger and with greater accuracy, speed, and destruction. Iran's warning is bound to worry Israel, especially as Israel is coming to grips with its mounting death toll in Gaza. On Monday, 2 Israeli soldiers were killed, 4 others were seriously injured in fighting in the northern Gaza Strip. Both soldiers served in the Naval Brigade's 932nd Battalion. Their deaths bring Israel's death toll in the ground offensive against Hamas in Gaza to 397. Meanwhile, in a separate incident on Monday, 2 other soldiers with the Naval Brigade's reconnaissance unit were seriously injured in fighting in northern Gaza. They were evacuated to Israel for treatment. Remember, Israel and Hamas have been at war for nearly 15 months now. According to the United Nations, in the Gaza Strip, Israel has waged one of this century's most destructive wars, killing tens of thousands and plunging at least half of the population into famine-like conditions. About 7% of Gaza's population has been killed or injured since the start of the conflict in October 2023. The World Health Organization has verified 654 attacks on healthcare facilities, which have resulted in 886 deaths. Meanwhile, Israel has for months resisted pressure from Western allies to allow more humanitarian aid into the enclave. As far as ending the war is concerned, on Tuesday, Hamas stood by its demand that Israel fully end its assault on Gaza under any deal to release hostages. Officials from Hamas and Israel have been holding talks with Qatari and Egyptian mediators in what is being described as the most intensive effort in months to reach a ceasefire in Gaza. The outgoing U.S. administration is leading a final push for a ceasefire deal before Joe Biden leaves office. And many in the region now view Trump's inauguration as the unofficial deadline. But with the clock ticking, both sides are digging in their heels and continue to accuse the other of blocking a deal by adhering to conditions that torpedoed peace efforts for more than a year.
To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.